He's eating something he retrieved from the ground. I'm on the Bradley Fork Trail. As you probably already guessed, it's gonna be 8 days in the Smokies. Ooh. I'm gonna do an 80-mile loop, or 82-something mile loop, with lots of elevation gain. And it's about this time of year, there's a great migration of a very rare species of duck. It's a gray trumpeter duck. If I'm fortunate and blessed, I might just catch a glimpse of it. It's not to be confused with the trumpeter swan, of course. It's said, I did some research, they like the deep, dark forests, high elevations in Smoky Mountain's backcountry. I might be a little bit late for the migration, but it's May 4th. Must be where Bradley forks. I'm headed to Cabin Flats campsite. It's a nice spot. It's a couple guys down that way, but I can't see them. I'm laying here trying to go to sleep, but finding it near impossible. So anyway, I'll try to get some sleep somehow. Say some prayers to God. Time for the Hughes Ridge Trail. Do. Here's some piggies up there. Pig, 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 pig. See our pig wallow. Hey, pig. Such a peaceful trail. And a peaceful morning. Unlike last night. Oh my goodness. Now it's time for Tales of the Night. Yes, it's been a while. But last night, I went to bed a little bit early. It's like 7 o'clock. And I was laying there looking at my videos that I had taken and seeing which ones I needed to keep and which ones I needed to trash. Incidentally, I had a bad start to my filming of this trip and dropped my phone twice. At one time it fell off my tripod, and the other time it fell off my gimbal when I was trying to do the Great Smoky Mountain sign. So anyway, I was doing that. I got done doing that. I was laying there thinking about the activities of the next day. All of a sudden, I heard footsteps approaching my hammock. And then one of the guys from the campsite near me, the words he spoke to me made my blood run cold. And then terror-infused adrenaline made me shoot out of my hammock, flinging aside my comfy down quilt. Oh my goodness, that's a mushroom. Oh wow. Hang on. Okay. So, this is hard to tell. It's got terrifying. As I'm leaping out of my hammock, grabbing my bear spray, and the man's words echoing through my mind. I don't mean to disturb you, but there's a bear 50 yards from your hammock. It's a nice spot. So I get out, and sure enough, there's a bear, and there's another blowdown. Yeah, you'll just have to wait till I get through this. Oh man. Shoot. So the bear is just at the base of a steep embankment. The trail's up above. And he's looking like he's not sure whether he really wants to make the effort to go up there. So I give him the old, hang on, I got bushes in my way. Oh, I swear, I can't even tell a story in these woods. So he's looking like he's unsure as to whether to go up, make the effort to go up the steep embankment. So I give him the old black garbage bag treatment. Yeah! Get out of here! And so he makes his way rather quickly up the embankment and to the trail above. And the guy, he's congratulating me on my bear scaring technique. He said it sounded like a gunshot. So after that, bear's been scared off. He goes back to his tent. I go back to my hammock, and I'm not really wanting to crawl in right away after that, so I make a few adjustments to my hammock and to the tarp, and I get done doing that, and I happen to look up, and there, would you believe, is that bear on the trail again. Only now he's on the lower part of the trail, probably 50 yards away again. I mean, right smack dab ahead of me. Because my hammock's in kind of a U shape. The trail goes by above and it goes by in front of my hammock. So he's trying to sneak in that way. He's standing there looking at me. How sneaky and coy looking. So I give him the same trash bag treatment again. Yelling, flapping it. And of course the guy hears me yelling. He comes and helps me send him on down the trail again. So I have to say, I didn't sleep very well that night. My first night on the trail.
I can't hear it for the creek and the vegetation's so soft. So anyway, I'll try to get some sleep somehow.
Hopefully tonight will be better.
Oh, goodness. Awesome mountain trail. Come 5 miles and now I got 5. Shoot. 10 more miles. Oh, man. It's pretty up here, though. Prime territory for the migrating trumpeter duck. Tri-corner shelter. At least I made it that far. Let's see what it looks like. Somebody here.
More fun on the Appalachian Trail. Every time I come up here, the weather does something unpleasant. First it rained, then it snowed, and the sun came out. I got too hot. Now it's too cold. Snowing again. I gotta check and see how high I am. And not that way. 6,100 feet and climbing. I could have stayed at that shelter, but it's too cold up here. I'm going to Otter Creek campsite. I got another 3.7 miles of the Appalachian Trail. And my hand's about to freeze off holding this phone. He's eating something he retrieved from the ground. Pretty spooky up here. Check out this moss, you guys. That's what the trumpeter duck just loves. So far, I haven't heard any or seen any. I hear a squirrel. Snake Den Ridge Trail, the Maddron Bald Trail. I hope it's in decent shape. Kind of pretty. This is the trail. Wet bushes. Probably bears hiding in here. Ooh, pretty flowers. After over 17 miles and well over 5,000 feet of elevation gain today, I'm looking forward to crawling in there and going to sleep and pray no bears bother me. Guess what we got on this log? It's the biggest lion's mane I've ever seen. This is my hand. Wow. Everything's bigger in the Smoky Mountains. Trying to cross the creek crossing with a big log right in the crossing. And that's what I think about that. Nope, none of those. None of those. Ah. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna be going through Cosby Campground. Not today, though. I hear it's closed. Which is nice, because there's less people out here. So I was hiking up the trail, and this gentleman comes hiking down, and he stops and lets me pass. And I was like, this trail is so beautiful. It's so peaceful out here. And you know what the next words out of his mouth were? He was like, be careful, I saw a bear scat up there along the trail. I was like, oh, okay. I've been making noise. He was like, it's pretty big. It was pretty big. And I was like, oh. Thanks, man. You shattered my peace. Well, I've reached the campsite. And I didn't see any bear poop, so he must be up that way. I wonder which way he's headed. Oh, goodness, okay. We know there's bears out here. Let's check the campsite out. Some nice pine trees. Coffee. And no tales of the night. That's always a plus out here. It's the elusive yellow lady slipper. Very rare. Okay, I'll try to contain my inner child as we see what's down here. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! I was up there until I slipped on that rock. Now I'm down here. It was a hard landing, but I'm okay. Quick tour of the campground that's closed. That guy back there is removing logs. It's a rainy afternoon on the Mount Cammerer Trail. Cammerer, is that how you say it? I can see my accommodations down there. My accommodations come with snails. I'm going to have to talk with management about this. There's a tree that keeps making a loud cracking noise. Now it's time for Tales of the Night. I'm getting a double dose this trip. So I was putting my stuff away, getting ready to hang my backpack, and I hear this cracking sound. And I thought, it sounded like something big. Might have stepped on a twig or something, only a big branch or something. So I get a couple rocks together and I start hitting them together, making noise. I was down by the creek, so I went down there and looked. Didn't see nothing. So I hung my pack and crawled into my hammock. I was laying there looking at my videos. And I hear it again. A little bit louder this time. Oh, we got blowdowns. Every time I try to tell a story, the trail looks totally clear, and then as I get into the story, this is what we got. Sorry. Okay, you see that? The trail is clear. I'm gonna continue my story. Or it's real, it actually happened. All my tales of the night are real, they're not made up. Okay, I completely forgot. I had put my gimbal away and everything. Okay. So I hear another cracking. I get up out of my hammock, take my flashlight. It's just about dark, not quite, just in case there's something I can shine my light at it. Go down by the creek again. Don't see nothing. Go back, get in my hammock, and just as I'm pulling the covers up around me, it's not even hot, it's not even cold, but I just wanted to snuggle. I hear it again. So I try to ignore it. And I'm laying there, and all of a sudden, I kid you not, it sounded like an explosion went off. But it wasn't a tree falling because nothing fell. Now I'm really starting to worry. I'm trying to process it. What in heaven's name could make that kind of sound in the forest? It sounded like, I don't know, maybe the highest power rifle that they have out now going off. I don't know, because I haven't heard the highest powered rifle. So for me, it was like an explosion. It was super loud, I'm telling you. I kid you not. And then as darkness settles in, it's completely dark now, and I hear another crack. So I can only conclude more blowdowns. I can only conclude it must be a tree. Somewhere down by the creek, it must be a giant tree because it sounded like an explosion, but it didn't fall down. Now it just keeps cracking. I'm just afraid it's gonna knock some other trees down and be a domino effect, and one of them might land on me. So, if you see bags under my eyes, it's not the bears scaring me at night, it's the trees. Now it's time for Tales of the Early Morning. So just as I'm pulling my camp stove out and my pots to make my coffee, I hear this horrendous cracking, and right before my very eyes, a big tree down by the creek comes crashing down. Just getting my breakfast. That tree finally fell. Scared the bejeebus out of me. I'm so glad I didn't do it last night, though. That would have scared me worse. Oh man, I need some coffee. There's the tree that was causing me so much distress last night. I swear to you, it sounded much bigger. But the tale's not over yet. It gets worse, far worse. After I get done making my coffee, and I drink it, and I have breakfast, and just as I'm putting things away, hang on, I got a creek to cross. And just as I'm putting things away, the little leg on my stove falls off. I was a little worried about earlier because I saw the pin was loose. I didn't see no way to tighten it. So it just falls off in my hand. So I'm gonna have to do some field repairs when I get to camp tonight. I mean, I still have 3 legs. I might be able to balance my pot on it, but I think I brought some wire with me, but I'm not sure. Maybe a safety pin? I don't know. It's a real tragedy. A cryptic message on the Mount Cammerer trail this morning.